I know, you guys know, there has been a lot of people who say they're waiting for a crash, and now the crash is here, and people get shook, man. People don't know what to do. People don't know, hey, is it gonna crash another 50%? Are we about to bounce up 200%? But in this video, you need to make sure you watch all the way through, because I'm gonna show you how you can profit from this crash, and where you need to be watching, and like where you need to be a little bit conservative, okay? Because it's not always just buy, 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 buy. Sometimes you need to chill, chill, chill. In this video, I'm going to make sure that we go over everything. This is where we are right now. The 29th, the day before the CS2 Super Bowl. That's what I call it. That's what I've been making videos on. The Counter-Strike 2 Super Bowl is tomorrow. The world will be watching. I will be participating. You should maybe be participating, but treat it, if you're not participating in this market, treat this as a learning experience, okay? This is like, you should be able to learn from this, because when there are crashes, there is opportunity, no matter what, no matter what. So never ever forget that. This is where we were: the 21st, the 23rd, 24th, 25th, and here we are right now, the 29th. Okay? It is what it is. It is what it is. People got shook out. People got shook out. People panic sold their skins. But real quick, I want to talk like the reason why. If you don't know the reason why, yes, we have the trade up contracts. Yes, I know you get that, but this is why tomorrow is so important. And let's just leave this on screen. Tomorrow is so important because think about the people who have maybe 100,000 reds. Yes, I mean like weapon skins. Imagine someone with 100,000 reds, or at least 100,000 reds between like 4 people maybe. Maybe they have 25,000 each. And on the 24th, they get this new update. You know, I'm sure that the people, if you have 25,000 red skins, you're also going to probably, you're going to have a lot of golds, okay? You're going to have a lot of knives, you're going to have a lot of gloves. But these people, they instantly went up, some people 10x, probably a minimum of 4 to 5x on every single red investment they've had. And they probably weren't even, like, people are just opening these. They just opened them, earned them. Some people do just stack reds cheap. The people who did that, they got rewarded the most. Okay? So it's, at a certain point, you have to like think, just really think about this. If you have 25,000 red items and you just went up, your basically portfolio just went up 4 times, 5 times X in price, are you going to trim some out? Like, are you going to sell some? Yeah, you might sell some for cheap. Not even cheap. I actually, that's a lie. I can't say it's cheap. It's not cheap anymore. These things are not cheap. Like, their minimum, I haven't seen really a red under $60. I don't know if you guys have. I haven't seen very many reds under $60, unless if it's from a case that does not have very good knives or golds or gloves. And that's like when it comes down to knowing the market, because just one little mistake can screw you over bad. Like, you have to really understand this market, or it's like you will get slaughtered. And that's why I want you guys to follow my Twitter, okay? I don't ask for much. I don't have like a sponsor or anything like that. Just follow my X, man. Follow my X. Maybe drop a like or something on the tweets. Like, we drop a lot of stuff. Jerem, yeah, you might be the Lex Luthor of Counter-Strike 2, bro. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Holy, we can't even get a like on any of these tweets. All right, we're getting off of that. So one of the first things I want to talk about, really, of like opportunities in this Super Bowl, Operation Breakout Weapon Case. This is what I would be targeting. So let's make it more simple. Let's go to this trade up. Okay, so if I go to this trade up right here, you're going to see this is decently profitable. Odds to profit are 60%. No fees, around closer to 80%. these cannot always be trusted. I think that these prices are broken. I think that charts are broken. I think that any calculations, like estimates, I think they are all broken. Like huge. Very huge. People don't get that, but like these are probably not that accurate. But this right here, this is just going field tested P90 Asimovs because we're trying to hit the Operation Breakout case. They have the best knives. And look, this is profitable as you can see. So it's like best case scenario, butterfly knife fade. And you can see right here, wow, that's factory new. You know, you might say, wow, how is that factory new? Why does that show a -1? You see these things are tweaking. They are tweaking out. Why does that have a -1? All right, that don't even make sense. But you see down here at the worst it's like -$20, minus almost 100 on Steam. But these are like inaccurate. I don't know if I can even trust these. And like this is the number one thing that you're gonna see out there. But I don't know if you can trust this trade up. But what I can tell you is that I would be looking for these P90 Asimovs, because if you can get these cheap, if you can get them for not $100, of course, like no one wants these at $100. I would get field tested, but I mean really any. I don't even think. Yeah, they do have battle scarred ones too, but you see they all go for on CS4. They all go for over $100. I wouldn't pay that, but people in the future, you have to realize, like, if there's profitable trade ups to be done, they're gonna do them. Always, always. Like it doesn't matter if the trade up costs $10,000 and it's 60% odds to make $10,000 back. Like people are gonna keep doing it. People are gonna keep doing it until it's not profitable anymore. That's how it's gonna continue to go. But during this event tomorrow, the number one thing I'm going to be looking at, like red weapon skin wise, is the Asimovs. Because this case, let's go to the actual case itself. These are the only possible knives you can get out of it, are the butterflies. So with that, I would rather have a butterfly knife. I mean, even if you get a butterfly knife you don't like, at least it's a butterfly knife, dude. Because if I get a gut knife, if you guys get a gut knife, if you guys get the shadow daggers, oh my god, dude, it's not gonna be good. You're not gonna be happy, and you're gonna wish you just never did a trade up. And that's happening to a lot of people. And for the people that it did happen to, for people who are like not really looking into the cases that they're getting, they're gonna get like a gut knife or something, and they're just instantly like, they're gonna sell it. And if you think they're gonna wait to sell it at a reasonable price, you're highly mistaken, because they are gonna sell it as fast as they can. As fast as they can. And I like this right here. Look, this is a huge event. You see what Price Empire is doing. You can tell that this is a huge, huge event. You see NVIDIA here. Yeah, I do some stock market stuff too. That's what I do full time. 2 hours ago, we are 1,000 minutes from CS2's market potential doomsday. Like they are calling this the doomsday of CS2. I call it more like the Super Bowl. But people will try to shake you out. Like some of these other YouTubers, I don't know about them, man. Like I think some of these other YouTubers, like they're just more focused on like getting like money and like on their clicks and stuff like that, rather than giving like actual good information. I think they try to shake you guys out. This is how we looked after the update. The Karambit market is down 9%. More like 70. Which was briefly suspended earlier. People are not going to be acting logically. If you think people are going to be acting logically, you're highly mistaken, because people are going to be acting crazy tomorrow. This is going to be like the Super Bowl of Counter-Strike 2, and these things. I like this. Cheap knives will be cheap forever. I agree with that statement. I highly agree with that statement. I believe that if you're going to invest in something tomorrow, I would make sure it's a good one. I would make sure. I don't want to tell you an exact thing to invest into. I think I'm going to be looking into some of these case hardened butterfly knives. I think these would be cool. If you can get some of these butterfly knives at, like, I wouldn't say blue gem. I don't know how much people are going to be selling blue gems for, but if I could just get like something maybe with a lot of blue on it, I want a case hardened with a lot of blue on it. I think people are probably going to be so quick to wanting to sell these that they're going to be overlooking the fact of how much blue is on the play side and stuff like that. So I'm going to be really looking at the market all day, and I want you guys to join a Discord. You see, I was telling him some things on here, I got in here, but if you guys join this Discord, you'll be able to see what I'm doing like a lot more. You see the announcements right here, and we'll get this announcement right now because we're working on this video right now live. So they're going to be able to see that. But I'm still wondering if I should go live tomorrow during this event. I know for sure it's going to be a watch party for me. I'm going to make sure, like, we have some beers ready. We might take some shots of Braun Henny. It's going to be a big day, and you need to have your money ready. You need to have your balance ready. I have mine ready. I'll be able to get. I'll do more if I need. But this event, man, it's going to be huge, and you want to make sure that you're there for it. You want to make sure you can learn from this event because the whole CS2 market is going to be watching. Anyone who has any bit of money in the Counter-Strike 2 market is going to be watching. You're going to be seeing about it all day, and you need to lock in. You need to lock in, guys. Lock in, follow up, like, subscribe, drop a comment. It really means a lot to me for the people who are actually like coming in. Like, I don't get very many views on my videos. Like, I've actually, I shouldn't say this, but I've been getting blocked for shilling my YouTube videos on Twitter. I've actually been getting blocked. Let's try to see one, man. That's so sad, that shit with Mateo and Stewie. I shouldn't. No, never mind, never mind. I'll tell you guys in a Discord. I shouldn't say who blocked me for shilling, but okay. Peace.